Hey folks, this is Darth Asen coming at you. It's been a few days since my last figure review, the Kylo Ren one. Work's been crazy and I've actually came down with a cold. So it's been a little hectic week. But I've been wanting to show this off since I did the Kylo Ren one. And I figured right now, with all the hype of the new Star Wars trailer that just came out a few days ago, now's the perfect time to start sharing more Star Wars stuff. This here is my Black Series 6-inch Obi Wan from Revenge of the Sith. Let's get a quick look at the packaging. And we'll get on to the figure. Now here is the packaging. Typical Star Wars Black Series packaging. Getting close here, we got the little medallion up there with some nice artwork. You got Star Wars Black Series, number 8, Obi Wan Kenobi. Warning, don't eat toys. On the back, we have some nice artwork here. Let's zoom out a little bit. Let's get some good artwork, if my lighting doesn't mess up. And there's a little read up there. If you want to read it, I'm going to read it out loud. Obi-Wan is forced to do battle with his friend Anakin Skywalker in a devastating lightsaber duel after Anakin turns to the dark side. I have failed you, Anakin. Then on the bottom, some more stuff made in China, so you know it's quality. Star Wars, Hasbro, Disney, Hasbro, Black Series. You get the blue lines on the side. Dropping stuff. Nothing on the side. Nothing on the side. Now let's get closer to the figure. Now here we have Obi Wan Kenobi in his prime, as seen when he fought Anakin in Revenge of the Sith. I wasn't a huge fan of the prequels, but you know, you gotta take them for what they were. They still are a part of Star Wars canon, even though you may hate them or love them, you still gotta accept them. But as for my favorite, I would say Revenge of the Sith. I know I'll probably get a lot of slack, but it was. Anyway, it's a really good figure. Just like the Kylo Ren one, you know, you have your plastic parts of the gown mixed in with, you know, cloth, which I really like. Gives it some, really breaks up the textures. If you can see here, it really changes up the texture of the way everything looks. It doesn't look like it's all just like this textured hard plastic. His hands, he's got these pistol shooting hands. Kind of wish they gave another set of hands, like opening hands or just regular fisted hands or something. That would have worked great, but it's okay. He does have a little hole in here, which does hold his lightsaber. I'll get down to that in a minute. He does have some really cool pouches on the side. If you could zoom in. The belt looks really good. No paint mistakes. And the head is actually really nice. Got that little wart that's on Ewan McGregor's head there. Really close likeness. It's not great, but it's pretty close. The eyes are a little wonky, you know, but you can't be perfect on them. Love this little bit of graying. I'm sure it's probably paint splash, but it made it look a little grayish on the sides. Love the texturing of the hair, the shadowing of the hair. No real paint problems on the face or anything. I've been seeing a lot on the ears. Maybe a little bit on the ear there, but it's not bad. Like I said, if any issue, it'd just be the eyes. But, you know, mainly collecting Marvel Legends, you accept a lot of paint defects. Articulation-wise, it's actually pretty good. Just like most Marvel Legends, you do have shoulder joint. It actually only goes that far. He does swivel. Does have about 90 degrees of movement in the elbow. The elbow does swivel too. The hands just go in and out. They don't really go up and down. Even when you twist them, they don't really go up and down very well. They do swivel. His head comes off really easily. Sorry about that, folks. Give me a sec. That happens. Head goes up and down. Looks up pretty good, but you notice the head will pop off easily. Looks down really good. He does have a little bit of an ab crunch. He also has waist swivel. He does have that much knee. His legs do go up that much. They don't go back very far. He does have upper thigh swivel. He has double jointed knees, which bend a hell of a lot better than Kylo Ren did. No boot swivel. He does have ankle pivot. He doesn't have ankle swivel, which is the only thing. Kylo Ren didn't have ankle swivel either. He does have, like I said, he does have ankle pivot. They do go up, they do go down. Does have peg holes. And that's really it for articulation. And he does get in some pretty good poses. Kylo Ren had the same posability. I had a lot of Marvel Legends are a little bit better, but it's not bad, and I still like it. I get into great poses when I have them on the shelf, and it works for me. Now, for his lightsaber, right here, it's two pieces, like most Black Series lightsabers. I'm planning on getting more, but him and Kylo Ren are my first two. His typical lightsaber that we saw in Revenge of the Fallen. Wrong movie. Revenge of the Sith. It's got a little peg hole here. So if you want, when you're posing him, you can put it right in the hole. Go in the hole, or you're too good for your home. There you go. If you want to pose him without it, it fits in there quite nicely. And now let's try to find some comparisons. Now here he is with Kylo Ren, my other Black Series figure. I figured I'd do some Marvel Legends too at the end of this, but I figured first I'll show off my only other Black Series figure. And for size-wise, with your basic Marvel Legends being all 6 inches, with the ruler here, you can see, I'll put my finger right there so you can see it because I have a black background. He is exactly about 6 inches. Actually, right on the mark is 6 inches. About the same as Kylo Ren. Actually, I think Kylo Ren is, if you take off the hood, probably about the same. I think Kylo Ren's actually maybe a little taller. But, yeah. Then here he is with Amazing Spider-Man 2. For another size comparison, they're actually about the same height. And then here he is with more recent Marvel Legends, the Black Ant. And as you can see, there might be a little bit of height difference. He might be a little bit taller. Yeah. If I stand him straight, he's actually just a hair taller. Yeah, about a smidge taller than Obi Wan. Now, I like this figure. I really do. I'm a Star Wars fan. I don't do a lot of Star Wars stuff because there is a lot of Star Wars merchandise, Star Wars books, Star Wars media, a lot of stuff to share. I'm just going to basically stick to toys and all the other cool shit I can find. I'm not going to get really into a lot of the canon books and all this stuff. I will talk about the movie when it comes out and I see it. But I'm not going to get really heavily into it. It's just too much. Especially for my channel. I try to just stick to toys and movies. If I was a Star Wars channel, it'd be different. But I'm just yammering right now. So anyway, yeah, like I said with most all my figures, I do really like this. This is my favorite Obi-Wan. So yeah, if you get a chance, pick this up. I found it at Walgreens. Again, like anything else, Walgreens have been a better toy store than Toys R Us lately. Toys R Us didn't hear me say that. Anywho, yeah, so go ahead, pick it up. I definitely could recommend it. So anyway, go ahead, like, share, comment, all that good stuff. Any tips or anything you want to share about Star Wars or Anything you want to share about the new movie? Any suggestions, theories, or anything like that? Feel free to write them in the comments. I'll put a link in the description or in the cards up here somewhere. You'll see there'll be somewhere. There's like follow my finger. There'll be the cards up there to show some of my other playlists and stuff. So after my yammering and get all tired of me talking, this is Darth Ace saying may the Force be with you. Peace.